Hey, 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 it's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I hope you guys are having a terrific Tuesday. You guys, I do not want to delay because I absolutely love everything about this non-phone lead, okay? Not only do you not need a phone, you don't even need to have experience, and this is a great resume boosting company. If you're not familiar with them, this company is called Maximus, and they specialize in government contracting. So you're not working directly for them, even though you would be considered an employee, you would be assigned to different government projects. And if you know anything about the government sector, the government loves their contracting companies. So this is a great foot in the door, especially for the folks who like the government sector and want to move forward in that area of their careers. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into all the details, but first things first, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. This is the place to be if you want to work from home. I share hot leads every single weekday. I've been doing this for over 4 years now. Okay, I can show you some things about remote work, okay? If you want a job and you want to be working from the house and collecting checks, then make sure you lock it in here, okay? And on that note, we are ready to jump in. Okay, all right, we're gonna go ahead and jump in here. And this company is called Maximus. As I was saying, this is a government contracting company. If you go over to their Glassdoor account, they have a ton of information for you to peruse through. 10,000 plus employees, been around since 1975, and they are well respected. So jumping on in here, they have a hot lead for a medical records file clerk position. This is with Veteran Services. This opportunity has 60 openings, okay? It's regular full time, and that means 60 folks are going to be starting in this job ASAP. So this could be you. Now at the bottom, they tell us the pay. The minimum is $15 per hour and the maximum is $16 per hour. So guess what we're going to go for? We're going to squeeze that dollar out of them, and that would come to about $2,560 per month, which is awesome, okay? So jumping on in here, job introduction. Medical record bookmarkers supporting the Veterans Evaluation Services administered by Maximus make an impact every day by facilitating providers' review of the veterans' medical records by providing the pertinent information that is being requested. Bookmarkers have the responsibility of going through an entire medical record and determining what is pertinent to the case using the tools at their disposal and best judgment. Candidates must possess the desire to assist our wounded veterans and service members with a caring, positive, and patriotic attitude. To prepare you for this role, the VES provides paid, comprehensive training, which ensures all new employees provide the highest levels of knowledge and professionalism. Education and experience requirements. Primary responsibilities: separate all pertinent information from the veteran's medical record, successfully research and document medical conditions, communicate with VBMS for Capri checks if needed, make sure the case is complete before the scheduled exam, maintain the correct status of OMS for each case, research both common and uncommon medical conditions. Additional duties and responsibilities: break down and scan physical C files if needed, train for both scanning and bookmarking when needed, occasional special projects from other departments, strive to achieve quota on a daily basis, ensure compliance with HIPAA, attend periodic meetings, overtime available with overflow of cases. And we know overtime is where that money gets really good. Requirement: high school diploma or GED equivalent required, some college preferred, and we know preferred is nice to have, but you don't have to have it. Basic computer skills, proficiency with Microsoft and Adobe programs, functional knowledge of medical terminology, attention to detail, ability to draft proper email correspondence, ability to multitask. Home office requirements: internet speed of 20 Mbps or higher required. You can test this by going to www.speedtest.net. Preferred Windows or Mac, no Chromebooks. Operating system for Windows, Windows 10 or newer, and then operating system for Mac, Big Sur, Catalina, Mac operating system 12.5 or newer. Connectivity to the internet via either Wi-Fi or Category 5 or 6 Ethernet patch cable to the home router. USB plug and play wired headset headset with a microphone and noise suppression, private work area, and adequate power source, a second monitor is highly recommended for most positions. And then they have a link here about Veterans Evaluation Services, now part of Maximus. You can check that out. And then they just give you more information about the company. They're an equal opportunity employer, and that means they don't discriminate for a number of legally protected reasons. And then they disclose the pay. So it says that they have pay transparency, and that's how we know how much this opportunity pays. You guys, if you don't drop what you're doing right now and get your application in, you won't see an opportunity like this probably for a little while. Now, I do want to point out that roles like this require you to have all the skills to pay the bills that I talked about in the 10 data entry jobs video. I have a whole segment where I go into, the nooks and crannies of what it takes to get hired for these data entry roles. And I tell you in that video, not all data entry jobs go by the name data entry. This is a purely data entry job, but we see what it's called: medical records file clerk. So I have some things I need you to do, okay? First, drop what you're doing and make sure you get yourself together, your application, everything to apply for this job. Then I want you to go watch that 10 data entry jobs video, because if this is your jam, you're going to love that video and it's going to give you some positive things to do moving forward to find more of these jobs. And then I also want you to make sure that you are work from home ready. They give us the details about what your computer and home office need to look like. I'm always telling y'all about my Amazon storefront with computer packages that meet these exact requirements. If you head on over to my Amazon storefront and you click on computers, all of the computers in my Amazon storefront meet these tech requirements. In fact, the computer that I'm always pointing out, these two, they go back and forth between being, which one's on sale the most. For under $160, you can get everything that this job lead tells you you need. And in fact, this runs Windows 10 Pro, and the job lead told us we only needed to have Windows 10 or newer. So you're going to have even more than what you need with any of these computers. And if you need dual monitors, which it said they suggest, you can get the whole hookup for $255. Everything you see here, the peripherals, wired keyboard and mouse, at least a 19-inch monitor. They didn't go into details like that in the job lead, but most companies want you to have at least a 19-inch monitor. So you can get the whole hookup, okay, over in my Amazon storefront. And then of course, if you need a headset, they talk about that too. You can get headsets for under $20, okay? You can get this one for $13.99. It's got the cool lights. You could even get this one, which is actually the one that I have. It's one of my personal faves. It's $22, okay? So not bad at all. You can never go wrong with Logitech. So for under $200, you will meet everything that these jobs require. And it's not just Maximus. There are a lot of companies that have the exact same requirement. So the link to this hot lead is in the description box below. The link to my Amazon storefront is also in the description box below. And of course, if you want to put in more applications, check out my website, remoteworklife.co. I have this amazing resource on here called the Mega List of Jobs. You guys, there are 485 companies on this list that will hire you to work from home. I have the direct link to their careers pages. You can go there and see the latest and greatest that they have for you to apply to. This is how people are landing interviews and jobs. Not every company puts everything that they have available on the job boards. So you're cutting through all the chaos and the traffic by just going directly to who hires you to work from home. You can search this list if you are interested in, something along the lines of healthcare or medical records and things like that. You can type that in, and we have some descriptions for some of the jobs that these companies are known for, and you can see, who all hires in that, healthcare medical world. And there are 71 companies on this list. So the link to this mega list of jobs, along with my Amazon storefront, and of course this hot lead, are all linked in the description box below. Run, do not walk to this hot lead. And thank you so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.